Hello guys, my name is Melisa and I will discuss a study case journal about students' participation on speaking online class by Inti English Tina, Novita Al-Ihyakdieni, and Steffi Mega Mahardika. All of students, especially in language and culture, must be develop their English skills, so the interesting classes for them is speaking class. But why it's so interesting? Is because first, improve their ability in speaking skills. Second, explore their creativity. Although they know English skill is important, but not all students want to do it. The factors that make students passive to speak in teaching and learning process. According to Riasati, 2018, the students shy to speak using English. Sometimes, when they interact with their friends, usually use mother tongue. So when they use English, they will feel embraced. And then, according to Noprifal 2017, first, inadequate vocabulary knowledge. Second, grammar as a stumbling block. Third, fear of negative response from others. Fourth, low self-esteem to speak in English. And the last, feeling anxious to speak in English. All these problems can be solved by well-designed teaching methods. So, the reason or the goal of this study is to uncover the factors that affect the students' participation in online speaking classes. Online class during the pandemic created some problems. According Mridul et al. 2021, the mental illnesses such as depression, anxiety, and stress were triggered. They are one of the problems in learning and teaching process. Why the student passive in the class? According to UR, there are some problems faced by the students in speaking activity. 1. Inhibition. The habit when the learners of the student not really like to develop activities about English, consists reading, writing, and listening, because they feel worried about mistakes. Second, lack of time to be spoken. The students feel confused about what they really want to talk about. And the third, lack of participation. In my opinion, students don't feel the need to participate because in their mindset, there will be other people who will answer every question or in a conversation. Fourth, the use of mother tongue. The students feel it easier to communicate if they use their mother tongue. According in the four problems, we know the solution is practice as much as possible. Research design. This study uses a qualitative method to collecting data in its research. The data collected from 1. Interviews and 2. Questionnaires. But the object to get the data in this analysis are the second and first semester students of Language and Culture Faculty of 17 Agustus 1945 Semarang. Subject of study. The question of both questionnaires and interviews were about the respondent contribution during the online speaking class they had in the even semester of academic year 2020 and 2021. In 28 respondents in this study, they must fulfill and answer 10 questions for questionnaire containing and 5 questions in an interview. The instruments the researchers use are: first, event, the process of implementation of aging speaking online. Second, respondent, and the third is documents. For data analysis, the writers used an attractive model on analysis that included three main components, namely the reduction of the data, the display of data, and conclusion or verification. Finding and discussion. Research findings. The research finds three hot issues in learning and teaching process. They are: first, some technical issues also came up, such as internet connection. Second, the device being used which was sometimes not compatible to the program used in the teaching and learning process. Third, student contribution and student condition. To know about these issues, let's see the explained from the diagram below. First, student contribution. From three questionnaires. Question 1. How often the students participate in class discussion? 75% of the students always participate in class discussion, but only 25% of the students sometimes participate in the class discussion. And question 2. Do you know that the participation is graded? It can be seen that 92.9% of the students understand that their participation is being graded. Question 3. How often did you choose to not participate in class that you know it was graded? But there are still many students who sometimes choose not to participate in class discussion, although they know that it was graded. To know the student's reason for not participating in class discussion, it can be seen from the student condition in the next. 2. Student condition. To know the student's condition, and researchers provide 6 questions in the questionnaire. There are question number 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, and 10. In the question 1, how often do you feel the reluctance to participate in the class? 35.7% said that they rarely feel reluctant to participate, and 25% said sometimes. However, 39.3% said that they are never reluctant to participate. No one chooses always in this question. Question 2. What is the main reason why you don't participate in class discussion? It is found out that 50% the reason is they were worried working mistakes. And question 3. What is the main reason why the students want to participate in class discussion? 85.7% of the respondents stated that they participated in the speaking class because they realized that it was for their own good. In question number 4, how often do you feel bored during class? The number of those who answer rarely and sometimes is almost equal. Boredom can be caused by many factors, such as the teaching method, the teacher's performance, and the student's condition. And question number 5. What do you think about the statement, if we want to speak other languages fluently, we have to practice it? The awareness is shown by the 71.4% of respondents who stated that they strongly agree with the statement. And the last question, how often do you speak English in daily life? In this percentage, only 7.1% the respondents said always speak English in their daily life. Okay, the conclusion is participation in speaking class is graded to develop English skills, but sometimes they were worried making mistakes. Internet issues. Question number 3 in the questionnaire is about internet issues. From the diagram above, we can conclude that the internet issues are not the biggest problem in relating to giving participation during online learning. For the conclusion, according to this journal, the conclusion I found are: first, these issues somehow have affected and make some problem in the online teaching and learning process. And second, all of the students like learning English, but some of the students difficulties, but They feel afraid to make mistakes.